never let nobody tell you you can't make it. I don't ever want to hear you say that you can't do it.
Okay, Houston, look, it's after All-Star Weekend, and I got a chance to meet with some of the artists that perform for the events of All-Star. And today, in my studio, before they left to go back to New Orleans, I was able to catch Blue and DaBiz, and I have them in the studio today. And I want to welcome Blue.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Great.
And DaBiz.
What's going on?
Okay, now first of all, I know Houston's excited and want to know, where did you get the name Blue?
It's simple. I have my real name is Jason.
Okay.
Of course, you know, black people, we like to shorten everything up. So J. I have like 5 J's in the family. Okay. So I became Blue J. Okay. So they could, you know, differentiate me from everybody else. Okay. So,
all right. All right. So I'm looking into your eyes, Houston.
Oh,
and I see blue eyes. No, really, blue eyes.
That's where the blue came from, because of the eyes. So it's Blue J. Yeah.
Okay. And DaBiz.
That's right.
Tell us about how you came about the name DaBiz.
Because I'm more the one that everybody always take me for being super serious. Okay. I'm the silliest one, but I'm always the one that's kind of back in the cut, just kind of watching everything going on. And they be like, man, he must be the business one, because he hardly ever smiles. So it kind of stuck after a little while.
Okay, that's cool. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, Blue and DaBiz. So tell Houston how you got started. And I'm going to talk to you all individually. So we're going to be going back and forth, because I don't want y'all to answer them together, because we want to know individually, collectively, though, how you got started.
Well, music is something that's in my family. Okay. I'm related to the great Mahalia Jackson.
Wow. Okay.
I have a cousin that was part of the super group Graveyard Soldiers. They were big in New Orleans, you know, signed with No Limit and everything else. Wow. Things just didn't work out, but they were on what was it, Blue Street with Martin Lawrence. They were on that soundtrack and stuff like that. They made big moves. I got started really coming up under them. Okay. And I learned the game from them. I learned my grind from them. I learned my hustle from them. Okay. And I learned my work ethic from them. So. Okay.
So now Mahalia was a singer.
Yeah, she was a singer.
Can you sing?
I cannot sing a lick. Okay. I think I sound good, but everybody else tell me I don't. Okay. So I'm going to trust everybody else's word.
All right. And yourself, how'd you get started?
My older brother, actually. Like, my mom used to work 11 to 7, 7 to 11, so he would watch me. But it would always be a house party. And he had a friend who was a DJ. Okay. So, I mean, you literally have a cat spinning in the living room. And, of course, I'm little brother. It's, go to your room. You know. So, you know, so I'm sitting in the room just listening to the rhymes through the wall. Okay. I was like, man, I could do that. Went to penning some stuff. One day I went to joking with him and let him hear it. And it was like, man, that's nice. And I'm 7 years old, you know. Wow. So I just had a love for it. Ever since LL and Run DMC. I've just been writing. They told me how to walk.
New York, so we had that going on in New Orleans as well.
Right.
That's good. Okay, so what inspired you to become in this industry? I know you say you have the background with the music, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you want to do. What inspired you to pursue this?
It's just the feeling that you get from music. Okay. You know, there's so much BS right now. Right. In the music, like people doing it as a hustle. Right. Not too many people really have the passion for it. Exactly. And it's like when I hear like certain songs, it's like I zone out, and it's just a certain passion I just have for the music. So
okay. So that's why I have serious people like this on my show. Okay. And what about yourself?
Pretty much the same thing. I mean, I come from that era, and I'm not knocking none of the new stuff, but I come from that era where no matter what song you was listening to, you were able to relate to it some kind of way. Even if they were having fun with the song. Because a lot of people get confused with fun rap and think that's wrong. It's not. You know, you're supposed to have fun. And I want people to be able to relate to anything we say and really have a message in what we're doing. And I mean, I just love the culture of it. Hip-hop, period.
Okay. All right. Sound like you're educated in your music.
Oh, of course.
So what inspired you mostly?
Just being able to... If one person come up to me and say, dude, I felt that. You know, like to know that people listening and I'm telling a story that they can't tell because they might not know how to rap, or they might not want to rap.
Okay.
And for somebody to be able to say, yeah, dude, we go through that every day, whether it's balling, being broke, whatever, somebody can relate to it and be like, yeah, dude, you spoke for us.
Right.
And that's just my inspiration to keep doing it.
All right. And what inspires Blue?
What inspires Blue? I mean, it kind of goes back to what he said. It's reaching people, and like I said, there's just so much BS right now, and everybody wants to be thugs. Everybody wants to sell drugs and stuff like that. And I mean, you could tell the people that actually done it, because if you haven't done it, it comes across fake.
Exactly.
Right. You know, the realness inspires me.
Right. Okay. Okay. So how hard is it for young artists to succeed with all the millions of other artists that want to rap, sing, do whatever? How hard is it for you guys?
You can walk down the street and grab 10 random people, and I guarantee you, all of them rap.
Exactly.
And it's flooded.
Right.
But that's why I think we will reach a certain level because of the level of realness that we keep.
Okay.
It's not a hustle for us.
Right.
This is a way of life for us. Okay. Everything we talk about is something that we've been through.
Right. So what makes you so much different from those 10 people that you just pulled to the side? What makes you so much different?
One, we don't want to be thugs.
Right.
We love the fact that we're not that. We didn't experience that life. Right. I mean, I still wear a gang tattoo. Okay.
What's my turn? Yeah. You were just like gang tattoo.
What makes you different from those other rappers that's trying to do what you're doing?
We're not a gimmick. We're being ourselves. Okay. Like that. This is really who he is. Right. This is really who I am. We didn't make this character, and this is who we gonna be. We're not CB4 dudes. Right. You know what I mean? Like we're really being honest about what we're doing. And I mean, like that separates us because a lot of cats they're trying to get in the game by sounding like who's hot or who's already on, and we just want to be us. You know.
And that's good. So I heard you mention writing. When you write now that you have taken this on to a serious level, what do you write about?
At that moment, whatever I'm feeling.
Okay.
Unless we're given a track and we like, yeah, that's what we need to do, and we formulate it like that. I just write based on how I'm feeling at that moment. Something might spark me on the news, or I might be going through something in particular, whether it be a girlfriend, friend, you know, and I might hear one of my friends talking about something. I might use their experience and pin something, you know. So a lot of different inspirational points to get me, get that writing from.
So a lot of your writing is about experiences.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
And it's never just somebody giving us a track and say, all right, we need this type of song. Right. We don't operate like that.
Okay.
It's like we have a bunch of tracks, and it's like, all right, he's going through something. He'll call me and we'll talk about it, and we're like, you know what? I think track number 13 will be perfect for that. Let's go write that.
Okay. Right. Does it make you happier when you going through something, you listen to track number 13?
Right. Yeah. Well, it feels so good to air out everything on the track.
Okay. So that's how you get your comfort.
That's my therapy.
That's your therapy.
Right. Yeah.
Good word, therapy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I saw a video because I did my homework. Houston, you know, I have and this video that I particularly saw was called Boomerang, and you guys are crazy. Houston, we're gonna take a look at this video. Kind of give us a little bit tell us something about this video.
All right. We used to work at a furniture store. It's something that really happened. Okay. Everything we do, we try to base it off of real life.
Okay.
I was late for work.
Okay.
We had our boss who she used to leave to go get her nails and stuff done. And, you know, she just wouldn't come back. Okay. So we would throw a party in the store. So, I mean, you out getting your nails done, we partying. So.
Okay. Yeah. He telling on himself. Okay. So, look, we're going to take a look at Blue and DaBiz. This video is called Boomerang, and we will be back to talk with them in just a moment.
Man, where that boy Blue at?
Blue, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What? Biz on the phone.
Put some clothes on and go to school.
Say, bro, I know you're not still in the bed sleep.
Man, I had a long night, nigga. Long night.
Man, hurry up and get here. Boss lady talking about firing both of us.
What time is it?
Man, time for you to get here.
Alright, man, give me my 10 minutes, bro.
Alright, keep in mind, don't forget, you know she leaving early today.
We're gonna throw that party.
Yes.
Give me 10 minutes, man. I'm on my way. Alright, dude.
So, we coming to the party?
No. Y'all are too young, and plus y'all at school. Did y'all do your homework? Yeah. Tell me about it on the way out the door.
Phil!
Huh?
Was that Blue on the phone? And don't lie. You're going to be in the unemployment line with him.
Whatever, man.
You better tell him I said hurry his ass up.
Boomerang. Blue, DaBiz. Partners in crime.
Shawty like to do a thing, let loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around, we see how the dance goes. Shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a boomerang, boomerang. Shawty like to do a thing, let loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around, we see how the dance goes. Shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a.
What's up, baby girl? It's Biz. On top, girl, it is what it is. No wife, mistress, up kids. So you need to come fuck with Biz. Cause I'm loving the way you get low. Shorty shaking that ass with no pole. I'm trying to see what it do without clothes. Tell me hit up the spot and let's roll. Hypnotize how you're working the thing. The way you move your hips is a goddamn shame. How you keeping all that ass contained? I ain't trying to be rude, baby girl, I'm just saying. Cause I done seen a lot of chicks in the ride. You the only one that can get the spotlight. I'm a couple Hennies in and I'm looking for a friend. Come help me see what you doing tonight. Yeah, you're fucking with a certified real nigga. Yes, indeed, I'm guaranteed to deal with you. In the sheets, girl, they call me a killer. Known to cause earthquakes, double break rippers. Nah, I'm tired of playing, baby. Drop draws, doggy style, baby, all pause. Nah, make that ass clap, applause. Good head, no teeth, all jaws.
Shawty like to do a thing, let loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around, we see how the dance goes. Shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a boomerang, boomerang. Shawty like to do a thing, let loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around, we see how the dance goes. Shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a. Dance floor, she bout to make it roll. She got a nigga so hot, I'm about to lose control. So go ahead, let shawty bounce it and make it roll. So go ahead, let shawty bounce it and make it roll. She make that ass bounce, go ahead and make it swing. Long as you do what you're doing, girl, I'ma make it rain. Long as you do what you're doing, girl, I'ma make it rain. I'm throwing so much money, you're about to make it pain. Yeah, we in the club, we balled out. We leave the club, we fall out. We full of that brown neck night. Wanna know which one of y'all will be coming home tonight? Hey, shawty like to do a thing, let loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around, we see how the dance goes. Shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a boomerang, boomerang. Shawty like to do a thing, let loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around, we see how the dance goes. Shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a, shawty like to shake it like a.
Look how she dance on the floor. I'm thinking about trying to get to you. Ain't been to church in a minute, but you got me screaming hallelujah. The way you're shaking and working and moving that thing round. You got me fiending, just keep tearing this thing down. Now don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. I'm trying to get with it. I love light-skinned women, caramel too. Lil Wayne tripping, dark-skinned women are just as beautiful. Yeah, drop it low, girl, I see ya. It's vibrating and shaking like that thing is having a seizure. So let's party like it's just us two, me and you. Better yet, invite your friend that makes you more comfortable. Blue.
They both had a party. They had motorbike, music, alcohol, girls with little dresses on their head. A party in.
What's up? Hey, boss lady, what's up?
They got a party. They have a party going on.
Wait, hold on.
There's a party. Like, Blue, you're lying. Alcohol. Yeah.
Time out. What's going on?
You have a party going on in there.
A party? I don't even dance.
They have a party going on there.
Go in the store.
You know what? I'm gonna let you in, but I want you to know after you see that there's not a party, you owe me an apology, and I want a couple of days off.
We know what you're talking about.
Whatever, they know what's going on. And there's
No party.
Okay, so I know y'all laughing right now because I'm trying to figure out what is this girl doing that's in this video. I think she pissed because he done already told her no when these girls have walked out of here, and I think it's a party going on, but you know, hey, but that's cool. Okay, so who writes your concepts, your treatments? Do you all take care of that?
Oh
yourself?
yeah, everything we do is us.
Okay.
Everything we do is us. The that video, like I said, is something that really happened.
Okay.
The two little girls in there, they're acting as my sisters.
Okay.
And they're trying to snitch.
We gonna get in the video. Right. Something going on. I'm like, okay.
Right, and they're trying to snitch to our boss that we had a party because we wouldn't let them in. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's talk about this performance that you did in Houston.
Mm-hmm. It was at the Houston Bar. That's what it was. Houston Bar on the north side.
Okay.
It was with Go DJ Fire. It was a Go DJ Fire event, Black Fire Entertainment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was real nice. There had some NBA people in there, some A&Rs from Universal. There had a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of publicists. It was a good experience to mix and mingle and meet some people.
So did you nail it?
Oh, New Orleans definitely came in and rocked the place.
Okay. All right. So. Well, you know, I'm a sample person. And just if you could just give us, Houston, me, just a little sample.
A little sample?
Of what we missed on the performance on the other night.
Let's see. Look, I was taught to bite, never to balk. Get out of line, I put you back, but this time it chalk. I'm about mine, y'all boys done lost it. Y'all up out of y'all mind, got y'all wondering how we came from the bottom and blew up. Landmines. Y'all some faking hitters. Don't want to shoot, rather pass Rondo hitters. Look.
All right. Blue and DaBiz. Come on, Biz. Let's see what we got going on.
Look here. The Henny talking again. Time to get my paper and pen to get back to my mission. The biz turn metaphors into vision with every verse written. Paint you a clear picture exactly how I'm living. Now I'm far beyond commercial, too real to be dealt with. And I'm listening to these haters when they say I wouldn't be. Look at your boy now, he's still here and ticking. And in the little time I took off, man, this game that got sickening. Okay. It's time to heat these haters up just for speaking too much. Teaching people fraudulent thoughts, making them think they got heart. Yeah, they hard when they on stage, but they, in the dark, put their back against the wall, they can't bring truth to what they talk.
I gotta stop him right now, I gotta stop him, because you know why? Hey, we have CDs. These young men have CDs out for promotion. And you guys gotta support this music. Great music, okay? So, earlier I asked you what makes you different from that other rapper, but your show, what makes your show so much more different from the next show? Because you know I've been to a lot of shows, and I watch artists get on stage and rappers, and the next group that come after the next group all sound the same. So what makes your sound, your quality, your performance, your show so much different?
First off, I'm going to say, as far as our sound, we mess with nobody but the best.
Okay.
Diesel, a Grammy Award producer who done tracks with Wayne. We got stuff with him.
Okay.
UP, he done NO4, who just dropped a nationwide album. He worked with Wu-Tang.
Okay.
He was one of our producers. S80, who's just tearing the game up right now in New Orleans. You know, we got actually, he did Boomerang.
Right.
So, I mean, for one, our sound, we mess with nobody but the best.
Okay.
Our show, I think...
Our show's full of everything.
Yeah. For one, we don't have 1 million people on stage with us.
Right, exactly.
I mean, you can't focus on the artist if you have a whole bunch of people on stage with you.
Exactly.
If you're on the song, you're going to be on the stage with us. Okay. If not, you probably won't be on the stage with us.
Okay.
So, and also we like to do a lot of crowd. We incorporate the crowd a lot into a lot of stuff. I mean, it's a show. It's a party. You can't party. We come to party with you.
Yeah, we got advice a long time ago. Don't just stand there and hold a mic. Interact and walk around. You know,
it's a show, so we try our hardest to put on the show.
Artist participation always works for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys get a little nervous before you perform? Because I know that's part of entertainment too. You know, you say you about to perform at a big Grammy Award or American Music Award. You got all these top-notch artists that's about to go before and after you, and you're like, wow,
I wouldn't say nervous.
Nervous.
Because we love competition.
Okay.
So I mean, anxious.
Yeah.
Definitely anxious, but not nervous.
Right.
And I just want to say, proud of y'all niggas. We all came together. Everybody staying out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? We in the A, representing New Orleans. Got people coming up to us. This nigga here, Ro, taking pictures with chicks kissing on him and shit. Oh, superstar. Got old following him out of Waffle House.
Trying to share their breakfast with us and everything. Y'all look like y'all might be hungry.
I mean, it's New Orleans over here. I feel special here. And I feel I came to complete a mission. And we all here, and everybody level-headed, man, and that's the way to be. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to get a mission accomplished.
I beg to differ. I be nervous. I be sitting there like this.
That's why I like Biz. The Biz is all about the Biz.
He always come over like, you ready, bro? And I be like, yeah, man. But when we hit that stage, we hit that stage, man. But I be nervous as hell, man.
You nervous?
Yeah. Until he be hype. He be, man, let's go, let's get it. But once I get up on stage with him, and that's it. That's what we do, man.
I guess I be so focused on me. I'm jumping around. I'm sweating before I hit the stage.
And I can understand it because I'm a performer myself, and my palms are just wet.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's something about once I hear that music, my character changes.
Oh yeah.
I'm a whole different person on stage. Okay, so do you consider yourself to be, or would you like to consider yourself to be an icon?
I mean, I think that's the game plan.
Okay.
Definitely the game plan.
What about, because you sent me some pictures, I'm about to show you some of your pictures. And we got to talk about those pictures. Are you lifting any weights or something, or eating like your Wheaties or something? Or what's going on?
I take pride in my body, my workouts, yes. Something I like to tell people, they don't believe me, but I got a video that I need to upload so everybody can see it. My bench max is 500.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure. All right. So do you consider yourself to one day not only become an icon, but be considered a sex symbol, you guys?
I don't think anything's wrong with it.
No, it's not. Sex symbol have come from the 1920s and beyond.
Right.
Marilyn Monroe was a sex symbol. Some of the guys that were actors were sex symbols. Now Chris Brown, all the rappers, some musicians, artists, singers, they consider them some of them sex symbols.
I think we'd welcome it and represent it as best we could.
Yeah, I mean, it's not our goal.
Exactly.
But I mean, if it happens,
exactly,
I'm not opposed to it.
You know, a lot of times cute men sell music. Okay. All right, so let's talk about some of your performances, prior performances that you've done, just wherever. How far have you gone to perform?
Ooh.
It'll probably be what, ATL?
No, we didn't. Further distance-wise, we didn't been to, I mean, we did one in Cali. Cali was probably, that's probably the furthest we went.
Cali was off the chain.
So how was that experience? Going so far and performing for?
It was great. Okay. It was great. I mean, it's getting the respect from your peers, and there was I can't think of the group's name, but it was a group that was there from Cali. Okay. And after we performed, they came up to us and it was like, man, we didn't know, New Orleans was doing it like that, because New Orleans is known for bounce.
Yeah, I know bounce.
And that's what everybody was expecting from us.
Exactly.
And we went out there and we did actual real music, and because we take pride in lyrics.
Exactly.
And we were able to tell the DJ, stop the beat, and we just rapping, and just to have the crowd feeling what we're saying, without the beat going. That's Okay.
Cool. So look, let's talk a little bit about another one of your video shoots. Give us something about this next video that we're about to do. Set the setup for us.
I'm winning.
Was a fun experience.
Yes.
Okay.
First off, shout out to Rude Jude. That's the comedian that's in the video.
Okay.
What it is, it's a video that I think we were sitting down, we were drinking one night. We got drunk and we just came up with this idea that they kidnapped Boss Lady and one of our models, Jay.
Okay.
They kidnapped her just because he hated us.
Okay.
Because we were doing so good. And he kidnaps us, send us a text, and saying, "Hi, we got you girls." And
is that the little slim guy?
Yeah. And then
it's hilarious.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's pretty much just the visuals just us going through doing what we had to do to get them back.
Okay. All right. So we're going to take a look at I'm Winning by Blue and DaBiz, and we will be back and continue to talk to these two rap artists from New Orleans.
Like to do a thing, let loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around when she on the dance floor. Shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a boomerang, boomerang. Shorty like to do a thing, let loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around when she on the dance floor. Shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a.
What's up, baby girl? It's Biz.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
I know them haters ain't ready for the G. I murder them dumb suckers and go put them in the sea. I'm climbing the highest mountain while you haters couldn't breathe. Them chickens still clucking from the D. It's roasting. Yeah, hater, tell me what's the need for the holster when I let them go stupid fast. That's the roaster. I know ya haters ain't ready for the boy. I'm winning in the race and the mission is destroyed. So what, boy? You should give it up, boy. Just in the game and I'm hitting like Tuck, boy. Number 1 draft pick, but it wasn't luck, boy. And these boys rookies, so I'm saying y'all cut.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
Ain't nobody holding this down like me. This our territory. Talk about they gonna talk about they doing what they doing out here. I'm up in here holding it down. Y'all ain't going nowhere. I don't worry about nobody to be no blue, nobody else. You alright? Y'all good? Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Got my goons up in here with me. They holding it down. Y'all good? See you? You got bad something about you. You got bad attitude. Who? Blue gonna do what? Don't worry about no blue. See, I got somebody. Come here. Come here. Hold. Come here. See right there. Back up, back up. You're too big. You're too big for us. I got somebody for you. I got my little goon gonna hold it. Little man, come here, little man. He gonna size you. Yeah, size up. Size up. You ain't saying nothing, nah? Say something else. Say it again. Say it again. Told y'all. I'm running this up in here. Ain't nobody coming through up in here. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't going nowhere. We gotta hold it down. But watch out there. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Woo. Yeah. What's that?
I ain't worried about a hater and that nonsense they talking. Yeah, they make a lot of noise, but ain't the same as how they walk it. Haters soft shell, they cottonelle, why would I be bothered with entertaining these haters when they so easily slaughtered? Peep, your pedigree could never be considered authentic. Every word I said, I meant it with nothing getting regretted. But it's funny when I see you how you get apologetic. No forgiveness for your snitches, player, wear that badge with honor and deal with me today or I'ma see that tomorrow. Might be in the club with shorty trying to get that holla out of. And somebody from the fam roll up and smack some fire out you. I don't even know why I'm entertaining you dudes, man. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. 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 Look, I was taught to bite, never to balk. Get out the line, I put you back, but this time in chalk. I'm bout mine, then lost it. Y'all up out of y'all mind, got y'all wondering how we came from the bottom and blew up. Landmines, y'all some faking there. Don't wanna shoot, rather pass round the way. Let's go. Yeah, I leave your dome feeling that fire, but heat to your head and I ain't talking blow dryers. So keep on thinking that there's a hope in me. I ain't hearing no words you saying, it's death poetry. Y'all love your rockers thinking that you can flow with me. Y'all not some men, y'all some broads. Flow with hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
Some foolishness, man. Y'all got me tied up. Let me out, man. Obama the president, black on black, y'all black on black crime. I ain't even kidnapping nobody. They were just sleeping over. Help me out, man, for real. And who duct taping you? You like you duct taping quick. Why you duct tape my nipple? It's hurting up in here. Oh, come on, we come on. Can we can make out a deal? I help out on a mixtape. I know y'all need some singers on there. I kick a verse. Come on, let me show you. I get it in like this here. Fair East Side, by my side to glory. Say my name. No, that ain't gonna, no. Y'all like church? I'm gonna trade something? Yeah, I bet, yeah. Look up. I bet that, no. Nail my name. Them dudes, y'all ain't gonna let me go out. Come on, man, for real. Hey, come on, man, where y'all going? This fool just go. Come on, man. Hey, don't turn off the lights up in here. Hey, this some foolishness. It's dark up in here, man. I feel like paranormal activity or something up in here. Mama, hey, y'all gonna turn on the lights? Hey, man, I'm scared it's dark up in here. Jesus Christ, these fools really left me in the dark.
All right, Houston. That's what's happening. Blue and DaBiz with the I'm Winning video. Tell us what you think about it. Hit me up, okay? All right, so when you're doing these video shoots and the concept, because I know you say you do a lot of self-production, writing your own treatments, creating your own timeline or scenes or whatever. What ideas do you accept from other people?
Oh, we take ideas from everybody.
Yeah, camp over.
So you're open-minded?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Take ideas. We take criticism. We take everything.
Do you have management?
We it's more we're a team.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
Yeah. So it's just we just out here trying to get it.
All right. So some of the people that you've worked with. Tell me some of the people you've worked with.
First off, we have to start off with Partners in Crime.
Yeah.
Okay.
The legendary Southern group Partners in Crime, and that's actually the ones we didn't think would work with us because we were new.
Exactly.
And they were the first ones to jump on it.
Okay.
It was as simple as I hit Mr. Mina up on Twitter.
Okay.
And he responded real quick. It was like I was like, you know what I got to do to get the legendary group on the song. He was like, just call us.
Wow.
And he sent me his number, and I called him, and then he sent us to Kango, who's the other half of Partners in Crime. So we called Kango, and I think it was the next day we were in the studio.
Wow. How does that make you feel, knowing that you're trying to take this to the next level?
The thing that made us feel really good was after we did the song, it was like maybe a week later, once we had everything finished, we had the mastered version and everything, I called Kango and I was like, we want to do a video. It was like, cool, I'm there.
Okay.
And I was like, you know, I told him we're gonna make sure we take care of you with money and stuff like that. And he was like, no, I like what y'all are doing. I like y'all style and everything else. And you know, I'm doing this all for love. It's time to build New Orleans instead of, you know.
He was so humble about it, man. Like you would think a 20+ year veteran.
Yeah.
Dude was so humble. He just fell in like he was one of the fellas.
Wow.
He didn't have that ego or nothing. It was so much love, man.
You know, it's good to be like that because one thing about this industry, it goes up and down.
Yeah.
And you just never know who you're going to need one day.
Right.
You never know who may be around one day. And just to become a positive influence on people makes a real big difference, especially to the younger generation that's going to be looking up to you guys. So that's why it's always good to, you know, have what you have, but then have, you know, your clean radio version that I speak about all the time. So who are some of the people that you like to work with?
Ooh, that's easy. Anybody from Slaughterhouse.
Okay.
I love Slaughterhouse. So,
besides Slaughterhouse, I want to get Andre 3000 on the track.
Okay.
That's what I want.
So why do you want Andre?
Because I just like the different looks he has given me over the years.
Okay.
And he dude elevates it like like just from the stories when he gets in the booth, he brings your skill to another level.
Exactly.
And I want to see where he can push me as an artist and a writer. Like man.
All right. Well, you might need to look into that camera and tell him because I know he's gonna watch Diva Exclusive.
3 stacks. Holla at your boy, man. Let's get something popping, bro. For real.
Okay. So your CD projects. Let's talk about your CDs, upcoming, old, or anything that you have in the works now.
We have an album that we're getting ready to put out. It's called The Awakening.
Okay.
We're doing it all ourselves. All our own money and everything else. Because, you know, they say if you don't believe in yourself enough to invest in yourself, how do you expect other people to do it?
Exactly.
So we have The Awakening that's getting ready to come out. We're waiting for 1 or 2 more tracks to come back from being mastered, and then that's gonna be. We're gonna try and flood the streets with that.
Okay. So you brought me a little something, right?
I did. You get the first sneak, and
my God!
As you can see,
wow, I get. Get your hand right now. I get the first. Okay. So guess what? I'm going to have in front of you all, because I know y'all hate right now. I love it. I'm going to have my copy of my CD to be signed by Blue and DaBiz, and you all can watch. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So this CD, tell us about this CD.
Like I said, we have production on it from Diesel, UP, like I stated earlier.
Okay.
We have a New Orleans artist on there named Dapper who is really tearing the game up as well too. And with all the new artists, we're trying to actually come together, because you know New Orleans has been so separated. Like even back when Cash Money and No Limit. Just imagine if Cash Money and No Limit merged at the time they both were at the top instead of beefing with each other. It would have been like. New Orleans would have been like Atlanta.
Exactly.
So, but I mean, we have Dapper on there, Partners in Crime, production from UP, production from Diesel, S80. We got the fam on there, Shotgun, Roadie Roll, Iron Plus Size.
We got the joint with Mike.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
we have some of those guys here today, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, we're gonna meet some of the other entourage, just a little bit, okay? But right now we're gonna finish this interview with Blue and DaBiz, and I promise you, I will bring on the rest of the crew. Okay, we're gonna have a moment with them as well. Okay, so now, your swag. You look like 2 casual men, just walking around, going shopping in the mall, just normal. Tell us about your swag.
I think you hit it dead on.
I did.
Right. We're not trying to walk around with the $300 jeans and stuff like that. I mean, we're normal. We're not, throw me in a t-shirt and some sweatpants and I'm good.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
We like to be approachable, we're just comfortable. Gotta be comfortable.
So do you ever get notice when you're out, people want to come and hover around and want their signed copy of their autograph or some type of autograph?
It's funny because it happens, and it's like, because we're so not used to that, that we don't even realize it's happening. Like people they'll run up to us and talk to us, and we just talking back. We don't think it's anything, and then our managers and stuff like that will be like, see, y'all making yourself known.
So how does that make you feel when a fan comes up to you and go, "Oh my God, would you please give me your autograph?"
It's surreal,
right?
Because it's not, like serious. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel good about it that this person really wanted your autograph. It catch you off guard. Like you said, you're not expecting it.
And fame is its own drug.
Yeah,
it's something you get addicted to. So.
Exactly. I was in the Galleria about 3 weeks ago shopping, and I was in Express and I was looking at his shirt, and this young lady was looking at the same shirt, and I was like, "That's cute, huh?" She was like, "Yeah." She's like, "But ain't you on TV?" And I said, "Possibly." And she was like, "I did see you on television." She's like, "Would you sign my paper for me?" And I said, "Really?" She said, "Yes." I was like, "Oh my God." So I think that's a wonderful experience. I was texting like, I just got noticed in the mall or something. I'm not even famous yet, but I'm trying to get there. So I understand.
I have to say this. Your name is a lot bigger than what you think it was. But when you hit me up, I'm like, how does she know about us? And she way in Houston. Right. We way in New Orleans. I'm like, because Whitney's doing her thing out there, and she hit us up. So,
Well, I like to share the love. Yeah. Here in Houston, I do makeup for most rap video shoots. I work with all the rappers here, and I don't know, getting my name out was just like what you're doing. You just got to promote yourself, be positive, keep doing it, don't let nobody step in your way. Just have the motivation and the attitude, and it'll work. It'll work, so it don't matter. All right, so look, you got some more videos.
Yes.
And I want DaBiz to intro this next video that we're going to see.
Which one is the one for ATL?
Is it, which one? Is it the Grind?
Whichever video you want. I'll put them in whatever order that you give me.
Grind is a video that it's actually from our first party.
Okay.
And it's more of it was something that was put together as a gift for us. Right. Because it was like, y'all don't realize what y'all doing. Okay. And because we threw our first party at the Who That Daiquiri shop in New Orleans. Right. And that place, you know, we packed it out. Okay. And it was like, all right, at first it was like, all right, when we first went to the place to set up the party, they were like, yeah, okay, y'all could do it. And when I told them, you know, we would probably pack it out, they were like, yeah, we hear that all the time. Okay. So when we actually came and packed it out, it was, you know, that was like our surreal moment that, okay, we're actually making the noise that we want to make. All right.
So Houston, we're going to take a look at this video from Blue and DaBiz. I like saying it, Blue and DaBiz. It's like some famous names, you know what I'm saying? From Blue and DaBiz, and we'll be right back. And we're not finished. See ya.
Blue, DaBiz, Green, Down, UP, let's go.
Good tonight. Baby, your body right. I just wanna hold you tight. Everything gon' be alright. Hey, looking good tonight. Baby, your body right. I just wanna hold you tight. Everything gon' be alright.
Baby, look, you one in a million. Eyes on you soon as you step in the building. Breast looks so right the way your shirt concealing them. Homicide, 187, you're killing them. Yeah, you the main attraction. Pants so tight, don't know how you got that ass in. You schooling these other females like classes. Niggas staring, but you looking right past them. Had me, and you look so edible. You're past attractive and more like incredible. Your beauty can't be rated, it's unmeasurable. I would give it the world if I was able to.
Baby, your body right. I just wanna hold you tight. Everything gon' be alright. Girl, you looking good tonight. Baby, your body right. I just wanna hold you tight. Everything gon' be alright. Crying, 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 crying.
You wanna smile and I don't know why you're hesitating. I'm searching your mind, you know escapade. You want some real gangster love making, breathtaking and you clenching up while your legs shake. We can get another headboard breaking, or we gon' wake the neighbors and surf quaking. Cause I'ma keep on giving if you keep taking. Keeping the rhythm elevated while you're escalating. And when the climax is fully indicated, I'ma twist another sack and get hella faded. Fall into a deep coma like sleep and wake up the next morning fully vindicated.
Baby, your body right. I just wanna hold you tight. Everything gon' be alright. Girl, you looking good tonight. Baby, your body right. I just wanna hold you tight. Everything gon' be alright. Crying, 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 crying.
Come on, baby, let's go take a trip. Don't worry about packing bags, just come hop in the whip. No GPS, map questions, you in that dress and conversation that's got you anticipating what's next. Cause your beauty at its best, no contest or decisions. Body with a precision that's murdering competition. In a lane laced with Benjamin's dimes, can't even get in. If digging on you wrong, then I guess I'm good with sinning. Fed up with fake niggas in they nights by yourself. Well, I'm here to fill that void cause that's bad for your health. Loving everything about you, girl, don't do a thing to it. Changing name to Mrs. Spears cause I like the ring to it.
You looking good tonight. Your body right.
Body stay
I just wanna hold you tight.
Hold me
Everything gon' be alright. Girl, you looking good tonight. Your body right.
Body stay
I just wanna hold you tight.
Hold me
Everything gon' be alright. Crying, 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 crying.
Okay, you better get on your grind because they just did.
Oh yes.
All right. So look, let's talk about in this part of my show because I gotta mention them, and they're the ones that we have to love all the time. You know where I'm going, huh?
No.
Let's talk about the haters. Yeah. What do you think about the haters?
I love them.
You love them? Why you love the haters so much?
Because I love to prove people wrong.
Yeah.
I so love it. You just keep hating, and I'm gonna just keep giving you better material. Right. So do what you do. That's your full-time job. I have mine.
Okay.
Yeah, we have that competitive mindset.
Right.
So I mean, we don't expect. I mean, we expect hating to come, and I mean, if it's not there, then we know that we done slacked up and we're not doing everything we're supposed to be doing. So.
Exactly. Okay. So where do you see Blue and DaBiz in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years.
Well, let's say next year. 5 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Let's say next year. Where do you see Blue and DaBiz next year?
On tour.
On tour?
Yeah.
On tour.
Okay.
Pushing
Definitely.
it. Pushing
Right.
it.
Definitely.
And we invited, right?
Of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Of course.
You know,
We got the double-decker
I don't know
bus.
if you heard, I'm a VIP girl. You know, I gotta be able to just walk through there and they say, okay, come on with
Yeah,
me.
you good. You get lifetime
Okay.
VIP pass.
All right. Hey, proof. It's TV. So you can't be telling me that stuff and then take it back.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come do the makeup for us when we
Right.
do a video with Andre 3000.
Exactly. You know what? I missed that video when they did. I think what UGK did when they did this was that the same group, the Andre 3000, when they did the UGK did the video shoot with you guys know what I'm talking about?
Not the I Choose You, huh?
Yeah.
I Choose You.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who was that with?
That was UGK and Outkast did that one, huh?
Right. Isn't it Andre 3000?
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
group? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I missed him on that video shoot because they did that shoot in California, so I didn't get a chance to get out there. But I did all the UGK video shoots. Shout out to Pimp C Bun, I love you. And I just want to make this a positive message to everybody, to your fan base. And what do you think about rap that's displaying a lot of sex?
I think with everything, you have to have the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Because the bad makes the good relevant.
Right.
I mean, let's just keep it real. There's a market for that.
Okay.
I try not to knock anybody's hustle. That's not something we would do.
Right.
Because we think we could display our talents to get us where we need to go, rather than naked chicks.
Exactly.
So
Okay. Speaking of naked chicks, I know they say sex sells, but do you go shirtless on your performances?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
But it's not because I'm anybody's telling me take your shirt off so the girls can see it and stuff like that. It's more of that's me.
Right.
Like if I can walk through the store with my shirt off, I probably would. I just
But see, you're into fitness, so that pretty much ties hand in hand. It's not like you trying to promote yourself like porno or something.
Right.
It makes a big difference, just like you said it. Big difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we have to look for from Blue and DaBiz in the future?
A lot.
A whole lot.
We plan on doing movies. We have a movie that we want to shoot.
So you can act?
Yeah.
Give us a little sound.
I do it all.
To be or not to be.
What else? Movies. Yeah, he actually wrote the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually, they called my bluff. I'm joking one day, and him and another friend of ours, they were like, write it then.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. And I sat down, wrote about 20 pages, and he read it, and it was like, yeah, we doing that.
Because I remember hearing you say when you was around 7,
Yeah.
you were writing. So I think that's kind of natural for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So you the one that looks over all the contracts?
Actually,
read
he
the
does.
fine print. What?
Actually, he does.
My minor in college was business law.
Okay.
So I pay attention to everything.
Okay.
Right. I would call him in a New York second, dude. I'm about to email you something. Read it. You know.
Yeah. And actually, I mean, that's what he was saying about how we just dared him to write the movie. That's pretty much how we got started. It was like, people don't know this, but I hated him.
Wow.
he was working with our other partner, Boss Lady, and I started working. I came into their situation. I was the newbie, and he was just always angry. And you know, it just, I'm like, smile, and you know, but the biz, he's always about business, and it just, I hated him, and I think he hated me too because I was always joking around.
Right.
And it almost like we almost got into fights and stuff. Wow. And then when it came down, it just like we worked together for about a year, and then
about a year.
I was like, this is when I was with another situation with music, and I was like, yeah, you know, I got some a show, y'all should come. It was like, yeah, I rap too. Like, shut up. You know,
yeah, he blew me off for about a month.
And then it just happened that I left that situation I was with, and I was like, I kind of got aggravated with music for a while. And then I was just sitting down talking with him, and it was like, man, let's get back in the studio. I miss it. I know you do. And you know, I keep in mind, I've never heard him rap. And we just ended up going into the studio just to record, just off of GP, because you know, at this point I'd known him for a long time and I didn't hate him anymore.
That's a good thing.
So and like when I heard him, I was like, yeah, me and him need to team up.
And like when we talked music, we realized we had a lot more in common than we thought we did. Like we liked a lot of the same artists, and just looked at the music game, we had a lot of the same, so it was easy once we got over that hump, because we used to like really come to work in the morning and be like, what's up, man, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do what we gotta do.
It's crazy how what separated you brought you back together. And you know, I was gonna ask that question. You almost answered it. Excuse me. You almost answered it. And my question was gonna be, has there been anything that made you think twice about being in this industry?
Yes. The reason I left my last situation is because it was more of a, you know, you're a light-skinned dude with blue eyes and you work out all the time. We need you to be our New Orleans LL. And we need you to do these type of songs and do that. And it wasn't appealing to me. I love the fact that they saw that in me. But my vision is bigger than just being
somebody that they want you to be. And I can understand that. What about yourself?
Just like him, like the music situation I was in before was guys I went to high school with, and to them it was more of a hobby. I really liked to do it, and once they got families started, of course, top priority is your family, and you can't knock no man forever want to put his family first. So I kind of fell back, like maybe it's time for me to grow up and start a family, but I love music too much. So that's really what just brought me back to it.
Yeah, that's good. You guys, I love your music. I can tell you that. I did my homework. You know.
Thank you.
We want to watch, before we introduce the entourage, we want to watch one more video.
This is the live performance from Atlanta, the Music Awards.
Underground Music Awards.
Now, let me just say this, because I didn't realize it until everybody pointed it out. At the Atlanta Music Awards, it was more of people performing and nobody paying attention.
Exactly.
When we performed, we actually was the only group that, the actually only people that got applause. So that, you know, that made a big statement in our minds. So.
Okay. So we're gonna take a look. What is this video? Tell me what it is. Your live performance.
The live performance from the Atlanta Music Awards.
Okay, so you get to see them in action on stage, and here we go. All right.
Give it up for Blue and DaBiz.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Move, move, move. Cause I'm winning, motherfucker, I'm winning. 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 I know them niggas ain't ready for the G. I murder them motherfuckers and go put them in the sea. I'm climbing the highest mountain while you niggas couldn't breathe. Them bitches ain't fucking with the D. It's roaster. Yeah, nigga, tell me what's the need for a holster when I let them go stupid fast. That's the roaster. I know ya niggas ain't ready for the boy. I'm winning in the race and the mission is destroyed. So what, boy? You should get the fuck, boy. Just in the game and I'm hitting like Tuck, boy. Number 1 draft pick, but it wasn't luck, boy. And these niggas pussy, so I'm calling y'all fuck. Hands up,
about a hater and that bullshit he talking. Yeah, they make a lot of noise, but ain't the same as how they walking. Niggas soft shell, they cottonelle, why would I be bothered with entertaining these niggas when they so easily slaughtered? Peep, your pedigree could never be considered authentic. Every word I said, I meant it with nothing getting regretted. But it's funny when I see you how you get apologetic. No forgiveness for your bitches, nigga, wear that badge with honor and deal with me today or I'ma see that ass tomorrow. Might be in the club with shorty trying to get that holla hotter and somebody from the fam roll up and smack some fire out you. I don't even know why I'm entertaining you dudes, man.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Move, move, move. Cause I'm winning, motherfucker, I'm winning. 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 Look, I was taught to bite, never to balk. Get out the line, I put you back, but this time in chunk. I'm bout mine. Y'all niggas that lost it. Y'all up out of y'all mind. Got y'all wondering how we came from the bottom and blew up. Landmines. Y'all some faking ass niggas. Don't wanna shoot, rather pass rondo ass niggas. Yeah, I leave your dome feeling that fire. With heat to your head and I ain't talking blow dryers. So keep on thinking that there's a hole in me. I ain't hearing no words you saying.
Alright, so these guys are talented. They not just sitting here talking about it. They actually showed you a live performance of them actually in action, and I love it. Okay, so look, I would like to bring out, because we have some more people that came all the way from New Orleans to be with us on All-Star Weekend here in Houston, and some of these people are here in the studio with you all.
They are.
And we'd like to go ahead and bring them in.
Everybody stand around. When she on the dance floor, shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a boomerang, boomerang. Shorty like to do a thing, let it loose and watch it go. Everybody stand around. When she on the dance floor, shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a, shorty like to shake it like a.
What's up, baby girl? It's Biz.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. 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 I know them haters ain't ready for the G. I murder them dumb suckers.
I'm trying to my sexy voice, my Joe Button voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Could you lean off that plate because it's a prop?
Never give up on your dreams. One day dreams can become reality. So never let nobody tell you that you can't make it.